Good morning, everyone. I'm Wes Irwin, and this is the Moose's LZ Bar and Grill Morning Minutes coming to you from Volusia Speedway Park, where today is beautiful. It's going to top out at almost 80 degrees for the next few days anyway. So, yeah, definitely already warm, sun shining, and there is a lot of activity already here at the Speedway. Things are starting to get busy, that's for sure. Some 360 teams on property already. Might even be a couple mod teams because they are running with the 360s this weekend, but some campers pulling in. Just a lot of activity going on. This is a big event, almost 3 weeks long, and you know, obviously starting a little earlier this year, adding the 360s, the ASCS to the schedule. And yeah, so I got some things I got to do, both sides of the fence. Gotta help the track guys with a few things, and then do a few things with the trailer. I've already taken the trailer and staged it up to the midway. I don't have the trailer parked yet, but I took it up there this morning. That way I'm not waiting. It gets any busier here. There's traffic everywhere. It's hard to get it up there. So we got it lined up and ready to back in. That way nobody's in my way, and I got to move 50 cars. But you guys know, if you're familiar with racing and you're involved in a track or whatever the case may be, somebody's always in your way. Just never fails. So again, a lot of big things going on here. There goes Danny Lasowski. I was just talking to him this morning. He's here. Must be helping somebody out in the 360. I'm not really sure. I didn't ask him, but Danny's a good dude. He is the dude. But was talking to him for a little while. Glad to see him here. Maybe dinner with those guys then. Who knows? Brogan Carter, his car has arrived with his dad and his older brother are here. Brogan is not here yet. I think Brogan gets in tomorrow, but the driver. Brogan's part of my Living Like Outlaws development program, the youth development program, and 14 years old, driving the 360, doing pretty well on it. I don't expect him to set the world on fire here. First time here. This will be his first full season, but kid is a great wheel man. Got a good head on his shoulders. Most guys running around him don't have to worry about him. He's really good at holding his line and figuring it out. So, but I got to see the car already in person. I'll take some pictures of that later today, or a video. His dad's working on it right now, and it's pretty cool to see my Living Like Outlaws brand on it, and Octane Inc. Got to thank them for doing that. Matt Jewell does a great job with his vinyl, and they whipped that together for their Florida time down here. And so it's a special wrap, I guess you could say. And but took them out to dinner last night when they arrived in town. We just went down to Drifters. Drifters is right down the road. Again, somebody asked me for recommendations. A lot of people have been asking me for recommendations for restaurants and stuff while they're here at the Dirt Car Nationals. I will post them on Sunday. I'll post a list of things, places I like to go, places I feel that are close to the track. But remember, they're just my choices. I mean, doesn't mean you're going to like them. But and always check the hours of business, restaurants and bars down here in Florida, because we're all on island time down here, so you never know. It could say they're open and they're not. So always give them a phone call or make sure they're at least open. Try to figure that out before you head into them. Nothing's real close to the track. Obviously, everything's like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes away. You got the land close by. You got Astor, and then, of course, you got Daytona Beach. So those are your three locations, basically. And, you know, to get to those places, you got to give yourself a little driving time. So I'll put a list up on Sunday. I was going to do it this Sunday, but I thought, well, we're going to have more people here, obviously, coming into next week. So putting it up this coming Sunday will be probably a little bit better, fresh in your mind kind of thing. So we'll give you a couple ideas anyway for things to do during the daytime. I will tell you this, here at the track, and right down there at behind these little grandstands on the go-kart track, there's a concession stand down there. Well, there'll be a lot of campers in there. That's a whole camping area. But at that concession stand, the Busted Yoke is on property. They will have their breakfast trailer open every day of Dirt Car Nationals down there from 8 to 11. So you can walk down there if you're camping here, if you're coming early, you just want to come early and tailgate, you can grab breakfast with them. A great breakfast. It's always good, and great people. So show them a little love, support them, buy breakfast here at the track. They also run the concession stands in the main grandstands there. And they got other food vendors here, obviously. Going Butts is always here. Chris is a great guy. They run the concession stand down in the infield. You got Steak on a Stick and all kinds of stuff, but you guys know. And they got some new ones in here, so I'm not sure of all of them yet, but I will try to do a video on that as well for you. But don't expect too much out of me as far as the 360 races going on. I'm going to be a safety official for that weekend. Our trailer will be open. Anastasia will be in it if you are here early. We're not expecting a hefty crowd like we would for World of Outlaws, but there's going to be some people here. 360s will put on a good show, and we'll have a ton of them. So it just depends on what you choose to come down for. If you choose to come down for sprint cars, late models, UMP modifieds, Northeastern the Super Dirt Week modifieds, it depends on what you're coming for. USAC's even here. So I'll try to do my best to give you the most information I possibly can of activities. So remember that phone service also sucks here unless you have Verizon. So I have AT&T, not good out here. There's a Verizon tower nearby, but once you get a lot of people here, you start losing all that bandwidth, and you lose service. So we'll try to do our best for you, and I'm trying to remain positive and calm. It's already got a little chaotic, but that's part of it, and I'm used to it. I'm just doing my thing, and that's how I deal with things. I'm marching to my own drum, but I support all the divisions that are going to be here. I support everything about this, and it's a good show, and I think it's good for our sport to have this show early in the season. Not a lot of racing going on, obviously, anywhere, but it's a nice reminder that, hey, season's coming, and winter's halfway through. So look at it that way. But anyway, it looks like good weather all weekend for the 360s and the UMP Dirt Modifieds. So I hope to see you here. If you're here, let me know you're here, okay? They start on Thursday. That's when the Dirt Car Nationals officially start. Thursday of this week. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday racing. Sunday off. We come back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All everyday racing. Sunday off. And then we come back another full week. So good stuff. You guys take care. Stay positive. Keep smiling. And please, shake your groove thing. Hi, Lindsay.